Many people worry that they are not getting the daily amount of vitamins their bodies need. This results in people taking multivitamins as a way to reach the recommended daily amount, but the best way for people to get their vitamins is by eating them. A diet of whole grains, vegetables, and fruits offers the vitamins and minerals that meet the body's needs. A person who takes multivitamins can easily exceed the daily recommended amount of vitamins that his or her body needs. That's why it's important to consult with a doctor or a dietitian about what supplements or multivitamins make sense for you. The information you hear about carbohydrates is confusing. Which are good and which are bad? What matters when it comes to carbohydrates is what kind you are choosing. The best sources of carbs are unprocessed whole grains, fruits, and vegetables. White bread, highly processed foods, and pastries are unhealthy sources of carbs that can contribute to weight gain. For an athlete, exercise breaks down proteins in the muscle, making protein an important nutrient to consume regularly. Despite an athlete's needs for protein, using protein as a source of energy can actually compromise the restoration of muscles. It's often believed that consuming protein in large amounts results in muscle mass, but that's false. Only physical activity can increase muscle mass. Soluble fiber found in barley, oatmeal, apples, and beans reduces the bad cholesterol by reducing the absorption of cholesterol into the bloodstream. 10 grams of fiber per day can decrease both your total and LDL cholesterol, but more is often recommended. Eating oatmeal mixed with fruits for breakfast is a good way for a person to incorporate fiber into their diet. There are many kinds of fat, some which are good and some that are bad. Our bodies depend on fat to protect the organs and retain body heat. Vitamins A, D, E, and K are fat-soluble, meaning they depend on fat to be transported throughout the body. People who give up fat to be healthy are actually giving up these essential vitamins, which could result in a vitamin deficiency. Trans and saturated fat intake should be limited, as these fats can raise cholesterol levels. Unsaturated fats do the opposite. They can lower bad cholesterol levels and offer many heart health benefits. Foods rich in unsaturated fats are avocados, cheese, fish, soybeans, and flaxseed.
Fruits, vegetables, and whole grains contain little fat in their natural state. But don't be fooled. Processed foods that are labeled low-fat or fat-free are usually higher in salt and sugar to make up for the flavor that is lost when the fat is removed. Water is essential as it is in every part of us. Water is in every organ, tissue, and cell in our body. It helps keep our body temperature normal, protects our spinal cord, and helps oiling the joints. If that's not enough to convince you, water also flushes through our vital organs, which helps them stay in tip-top shape. If you don't have enough water in your body, you can become dehydrated. Red meat is okay to eat, but in small amounts. Large amounts of red meat have been connected to some chronic conditions. Research has linked red meat to diabetes, cancer, and cardiovascular disease. That doesn't mean you have to give up steak completely, but don't eat it regularly. Substitute red meat with other protein sources like fish or nuts. Fruit juice is yummy, but it's filled with sugar and can be pretty bad for us. Many types of fruit juice contain lots of highly concentrated added sugar, which is hard for the body to process. 100% juice is a healthier option as it doesn't contain added sugar. It contains just the natural sugar that comes from the fruit. Whole fruits are filled with many nutrients and antioxidants, including fiber, which can slow down the body's absorption of sugar. the term natural can sometimes be deceptive. There's no standard definition set in place by the United States Department of Agriculture (USDA) or the Food and Drug Administration (FDA) to determine if a food is natural. However, the FDA does say that natural can be applied to foods that have no added color, artificial flavors, or substances. Foods that claim to be natural are not always low in fat, calories, or carbs, and aren't always the healthiest option.